Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Oregon Ducks against the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Another delay of game penalty. What in the world is going on with this offense? So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Press coverage now from the secondary. To throw, it's Manning. Makes a quick catch. Look out, he's got space ahead. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Dropping back, it's Manning. On the move now. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on 1st. Looking to throw it again. Here comes the rush. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
The receiver grabs it. Muscles past the defender. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Really love this play design on third down. You get into a 3-by-1 formation and try to get your best player in a one-on-one situation on the backside, and it's an easy slant. Easy pitch and catch, beautiful route, beautiful ball, and it's a conversion for the offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Townsend. He's got headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game, and both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there, and we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Moore. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. needs a completion here on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50, and this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert, but they don't, and the ball's going the other way. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff, is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but a nice 1st down gain in the scramble. He's just short of the marker.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Could take it all the way. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Holy cow, this feels like at least a 10-point swing in this game. They're in field goal range. They're driving down here. And before halftime, the defense gets a score. That is a massive play in this game, and one we definitely will remember.
Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. Look out, he's breaking free. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded up near the 25. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. To throw, it's Moore. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. Hand off to the right side. Fighting him off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
Oh, what an opportunity they had right there to cut into this lead for the opposition, but now their defense has to go out there and bow up. The last thing you want to do is go down 2 possessions going into the locker room.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Manning. He checks it down to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
I love that they're attacking more down the field, these intermediate spaces, and in order to do that, you've got to throw the football with leverage, and he does that, where your guy has a better opportunity than the defender. But if you're going to do that, you've got to trust that your wide receiver can go out there and make catches like this. He lays out catches of football. This is outstanding passing game.
Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Touchdown, Texas. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They're going to run the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking downfield, it's Moore. And here comes a deep shot. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete for a third straight play.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down to their own end of the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense comes up huge in this chance. We are in Atlanta, the Aflac Kickoff Classic, an exciting neutral field game to get this season rolling.
A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium.
It's the Oregon Ducks against the Texas Longhorns. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Once again, Atlanta has shown out. This is one of the college football capitals of the world. We know that the South is so strong with their love for college football, and this Peach Bowl crowd is electric. This playoff game is ready to be off the chain. Coaches are really talking to their teams about communicating well and being locked in because the crowd is making it really hard to communicate and hear each other right now down on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read that encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football, you play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Moore. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Remember, Chris, you've got to secure the ball, then get the foot down, and he's able to do that. Then you've got to maintain control through the process of potentially going to the ground out of bounds. He gets all three of those elements, and it's a first down. That's a really good job.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Moore. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Down near the sticks. It's Hill. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Moore. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. And a strong opening drive here, but now they face 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling. And now it's 4th down.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He's going to hand this off. Got an opening here. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Here's the second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Crucial third down play coming up. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They'll be down to just one in the first half.
This is a hallmark of this defense is physicality, and you see it show up behind the line of scrimmage here. What a nice hit.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Catch made on the left side. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. And they'll use the ground game here. He's got a crease. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Longhorns will have first and 10 here. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Brown.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Nice grab. It's Coleman. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This is one of the things I really like about this quarterback is his ability to keep his eyes downfield as he's outside contain and outside the pocket. You can always find a free wide receiver as long as they're breaking along with you, running along with you, and here he's able to do so, and the offense moves the chains.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So as we reach the end of the first quarter, still scoreless. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the same runner's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
I really love love what this offensive line is doing in these short yardage situations. It's 3rd and 1. They're able to win the line of scrimmage, and they move the chains. But remember, this happens because you build into 3rd down success by having successful plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's what this offense is doing right now.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems. He's got space. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on 1st down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on 1st down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the option play here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Looks like a design run all the way. The big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They'll run it here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Now with 1 second left in the play clock, they'll spend a timeout. They'll have to work without a timeout for the rest of the half now. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Moore. He's going for a big play downfield. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Coming after him. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
Single back takes the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. He could go. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Ducks.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
On the run, it's Brown. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Manning. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
That is a difficult throw, Chris. You're throwing into some tight windows in this position on the field. You just got to be careful with the football. The last thing you want to do is put this ball in harm's way and create a turnover. This quarterback has got to be more careful.
Blitz and a quick sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made in space. Look out. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So that wraps up a wild first half. We'll take a couple of deep breaths here, take a break, and be back for the second half soon. And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to pass. It's Manning. Finds his target. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Booster, booster.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive, and they had to be aware. They do a nice job here creating incompletion on a shot down the field.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. And you go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory. Chris, a play like this comes down to preparation. We know this corner can cover down the field, but here he's prepared for this look. When he sees that motion, he knows that they love that little touch pass, and he's in the backfield for a stop. Physical and aggressive at the tackle point. Great job on the outside.
Back to throw. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Texas. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
It's just such a weapon to have a guy that outside of the schematics of the play can scramble his way for a touchdown. There's nothing really the defense can do here, Chris. Unless you've got a spy with great athleticism, this quarterback's going to beat you on the outside, and he does here for a score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's caught from inside the 20. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Ran down the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the
Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it. Could take it all the way. The 30 at the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. Pick six could be a game changer.
This is a massive momentum switch in this game. It looks like the offense is going to be able to get some points. And then the defense steps in front of the pass, and it's a pick six going the other direction, really breaking this game open a little bit.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts from inside the 20. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Ducks will signal for their first timeout. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to chuck it again. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. You get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. To the air. It's Moore. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now.
Sweet. Right. Booster. Go.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive. Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt and Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
As I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game, both teams are in the top 10. This SEC matchup is going to be hard. He said we have to eliminate all penalties at the line of scrimmage and be the most efficient version of ourselves all season. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Let's see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Got an opening here. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, you know the emotions, Chris, are very high. You're playing for a national championship, and as a quarterback, you go out there the first third down of the game, you want to be able to convert, and here they do it with a run play. That's going to settle everybody down. I expect them to retain.
Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession, and they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the pressure's on. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's brought down, but the defense swipes the ball on the first drive of the game.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And it's a bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Now it's second down here. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Caught over the middle, it's Winston. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Second down after that previous play. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the mental error there backs him up 5 yards, makes it second down and long. That wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they're backed up 5 on the delay of game, makes it second and long. To throw, it's Manning. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner.
Looking downfield near the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Man, Chris, you don't get many chances to just make a catch that wide open in the end zone. He has got to bring that one in. It's a good route, good throw. You've got to capitalize on these opportunities. You don't get many in big games, and here, that is a huge opportunity missed.
Fires it to the wideout. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect, it's incomplete and go in the other direction.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
And here's the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Manning. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's third down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? Past the 30. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz. Defense showing blitz here. That's the end of one. Still looking for our first points in the ballgame. We get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a man. Here comes the pressure, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it with room to run. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Touchdown, Texas. They strike first in this national title bout. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking it in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here comes a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Handoff to the back. Longhorns keep the football on the move.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the runner takes off to his right. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Excellent play by this defense. Getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Looking for his back. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This guy impresses me so much. As a defensive back, you impress me with your makeup speed, your physicality, your ability to react. If this quarterback continues to target this defensive back, I think he might get burned.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Out of bounds at the 47.
Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it here. He's got the first and still going. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Oh, you got to make those plays, and in particular in the red zone, you've got an opportunity to extend the drive, keep your offense on the field. That catch has to be made, and now this head coach has a decision to make. I think the emotional decision would be go for this, but he's in field goal range. Take the points. I would take the 3 right here.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Longhorns. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief jolt. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive, and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On the run, it's Brown. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Now, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Looking to pass, it's Manning. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Hit as he released it.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught by the receiver. Here he goes. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Texas. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the 3rd quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early 3rd quarter drive.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. To throw, it's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Now the Longhorns are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth. Head over to our halftime show. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
These surprise onside kicks, they can be effective. We saw Nick Saban in the playoff, Kirby Smart against Texas in the last few years. Those guys were able to execute this type of scenario. But here, if you fail, you just set up the opposition with great field position. This is a problem.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Here comes the rush. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination, coverage and rush working together.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. The Longhorns are on the move here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
That is a massive conversion for this offense. On 3rd and long, it feels like they're going to settle for a field goal, but they're able to execute and move the chains and now set themselves up 1st and goal inside the 5. What a beautiful throw by the quarterback.
Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Boy, you can't play it any better than that on the defensive side of the football. There's no crease being created, so every gap is covered by somebody on that defensive front, and the back just has to go side to side. Listen, if I'm the running back there, at some point, you can't just run out of bounds for a loss. You've got to put yourself behind your pads and just try to get what you can get. That's a good stop by this defense as they hold here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go for the run game, and now you've got a 3rd and goal situation. If I'm the defense, I'm pressuring right here. Get after the quarterback. Make him make a decision fast. It's a tight window throw near the goal line. Speed up his clock with a blitz.
And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that Wildcat look. Didn't work at all. The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on 4th down of this drive. They're going for it again. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they will trot out the field goal team here. He missed it. Off target that time. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
Dropping back, it's Manning. Oh, what a grab! And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. One play, they're already past the 40, first and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To the air, it's Manning. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They're going to throw it on third and very long. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game. The Longhorns come to the line with first and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I love the aggressive play from these defensive tackles, this defensive line, getting off blocks and getting into the backfield. It's tough to run the football down here inside the 10. You get into goal-to-go situation. Usually for me as a quarterback, I like to get on the edge and try to throw the football. They're trying to run it, and the defense is ready.
And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Well, that's going to bring up third and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground, or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this might be a time to try to hit him with another run. What an outstanding job by this defense. They're able to bow their neck in the sudden change department. Remember, sudden change, short field, after the turnover. All they're looking to do, Chris, force a kick. just keep that ball out of the end zone. At least now the opposite head coach got to make a decision on 4th down.
The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge 4th down stop. Gotta go, gotta go. It's fast tempo, it's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks, force the ball down the field.
Makes the grab. It smothers. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios. That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Now the tackle made, but it's enough for a 1st down. Longhorns pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Manning. Fires it to the left side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 25. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
Throws it to the right. Caught near the goal line. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Touchdown, Texas.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of 1st downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead of the scoreboard, Joe, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for...
He's got space.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense. Just handed the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Leaning on the run game here late.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Timeout taken by Texas. Strategy session before this 3rd down play.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Now the Longhorns are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. Leading here in the 4th quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but that 1st down is all. Plenty to spare. And the celebration begins. All they've done all season, Joe, it took one more well-executed running play to secure a championship, and they do it.
Chris, look at this celebration. There's not another weight room session or sprint or meeting or practice or game. This is it. You just won the national championship. What a moment for these guys.